Hey, here, Hellbirds. Here we are at the 2022 Premier Billiards U.S. National Artistic Pool Championships, presented by McDermott Cues. We are coming at you live from the Clubhouse Bar and Billiards here in Lynchburg, Virginia. So this is the Premier Billiards U.S. National Artistic Championship, presented by McDermott Cues. Sponsors include Aramuth, Napa of Madison County, and Balanced Billiards, and he's nailed it on his first try. That was shot one. See, they were ready to go. Whether I'm ready or not, they don't
More
care.
ready
They're
to go
ready
than
to
us.
go.
Yeah.
That was a 6-point shot for Abram. So this is the triple reverse bank. So we're being joined by Mark White. I am your host, Kevin Ross.
Hi, Kevin. Thanks for having me. This is one of my favourite bank shots to watch. Always missed it first time. Gets 3 attempts, of course, 2 left.
First at the table was Abram Too Tall Diaz from Chula Vista, California, sponsored by Tiger Products and Pool Key Repair by Abram Diaz.
You see the 3 railer, and he's got it second time, nailed it. Nice shot.
That was Tim the Dragon Chin. 5 points for the Dragon.
Silver medalist, 2011. The good old days of ESPN, hey, Kevin?
The old ESPN, like Trick Shot Magic, World Cup of Trick Shots. All right, Andrew, the driver, Sozio. I call him the driver because he does a lot of driving to all these tournaments. He drives everywhere, even to the ones in Europe. Just kidding.
Really? He's got a James Bond car, has he? Oh, that's a long way off. That went very wide, that one. This is the guy we saw warming up just before we went live. He did nail it a few times, so expect him to get it within the 3.
So our overall point standings at the start of this round, Brian Superman Pauly in the lead with 124 points.
Yeah, Superman living up to his name, just missed it there. Obviously going for it in the pocket where he's standing. 3 times across the table, straightening it up. How are you playing this one, Kevin? You using a bit of English on this?
I don't even know
right
how.
Hand. I think right hand English. I think you use on these. Get
It's going to come
the
up
ball
short.
spinning left.
Oh, no points for the driver.
The driver broke down.
All right, Tim, the Dragon Chin, coming to the table. Once. Shot 2C, which is going to be the there and back again.
So this is the one where, yeah.
You can see he's got the ball stacked.
Round the table, 3 rails, and try and make the 8. Just a little bit short there. So mate wants to widen the angle slightly. Maybe play with a little bit more left-hand English this time. Didn't miss it by much, so it's a maybe half a tip adjustment. There you see, low left on the cue ball. This looks short. The same again, though. Yeah, same again. There's two choices here. He can maybe just aim a little bit thicker on that 2 ball, just to widen the angle. He needs to widen the angle a little bit more.
Yeah, just a hair fuller, just a smidge.
Yeah. This looks good.
Oh,
this looks
is
good.
it there? Is it there?
Oh, he's gone too much the other way. He's gone
No.
too much the other way. And that's the danger,
Overcompensated.
isn't it, Kevin? Yeah.
All right, no points for Tim that round. Let's see, what's Andrew going to shoot? He's not going to shoot the same shot. He says he wants to shoot something different. He's going to shoot the Hustler bank shot. Ah. If any of you have ever seen the movie
Saw
The
him
Hustler.
practicing. Yeah.
Yeah, you shoot straight into this one ball and it banks back towards you.
Good one pocket shot, this. Yeah, watching him practice this earlier on, and that's where he was hitting it most of the time, so needs to make an adjustment here. Just banking a little bit short. Yeah, he wants to check he's got that absolutely tight. Saw him tapping on the top of the ball before. That went too much adjustment the other way.
Okay, come on, Andrew.
Again, Kevin. Final chance. Come on, get on that board.
Oh, these balls are backwards.
Some points up.
There we go.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit nervous. Knows he's on the stream table.
I can't remember if we've had him on the stream table before or not. That's it. That's it. He's got it.
Yes.
Right. And that was for 5 points.
Well done, Andrew. Good stuff. So, close then. What's he doing here? Yeah, there's the replay. Look, just caught the near jaw, slid in. Nicely played.
All right, so he's doing the there and back again shot.
Yeah, I like to see it from this angle this time.
This is a 7-point shot.
This, so he's going to be hitting. He's hit very thick on that, and he's got it first time. He's got it first time.
7 points for too tall. First try.
I enjoyed that as well. He played it differently, Kevin, to his opponent. Played it much fuller, didn't he? And used a lot more English. Whereas the Dragon was going slightly lower on the cue ball. Nice slow-mo of the smile there. What's he up to here?
The pool hall junkie bank shot. Just a little, the old timing shot. Probably one of the first trick shots a lot of people learn.
I like this one. Thin off it, across the table, and knock the 8 in the side, yes?
Ooh,
just
so
like
close.
That. Oh, just a little bit more pace on the 8 ball he needed. Didn't quite get it travelling.
All right, attempt number 2, worth 7 points now.
So a little bit of...
Oh, no.
He's not getting any... Do you know, I just I just looked at his cue there, Kevin, on the cue
Yep.
ball, and I thought he needed a little bit of more left hand on that. It seemed to be straightened up off the rail. Maybe just a little bit more left hand English.
All right, Abram will be shooting the same shot.
Let's see how he plays it.
He says, well, obviously you did it from the wrong side of the pocket. This is the correct side to do it from. Let me show you.
So he'll
All
be
right.
using right hand. Wow! Didn't
8
hold back there,
points.
did he? Straight in. Great shot.
All right, brings the dragon to the table. The quick timer shot. So not
I
only do you
already
have
like
to,
this.
yeah, not only do you have to bank the one ball cross side, you also have to play a trick shot while doing the bank shot. So a little bit of skill there.
This is tough.
Oh, he made the bank shot, but didn't hit the combination.
How's that gone in there without hitting
Yeah,
the combo? Wow.
there's just enough room.
He's using the chalk as a guide marker. Wow. That went completely wrong.
Yeah, miscued on that one.
We're not in the jump round yet, sir.
Not yet. That's tomorrow morning.
A bit premature with the old jump shot. So another chance. And I tell you, I'm very impressed with their vests they're wearing. You call them vests, we call them waistcoats. They're looking very smart, these guys.
Yep, very
Good to
snazzy.
see.
The
Snazzy.
formal attire.
Do they always wear this in the tournaments, in the artistic pool, Kevin?
Yeah, that is the dress code.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh,
no
well, he
points.
nearly got it, but made nothing that time. Didn't make a ball. So Tim and Andrew both struggling. Abram, too tall, is too good at the moment.
You and Phil Yates must be brothers from another mother. You both love those
Yeah, we
puns.
do. We love. Yeah, we love a pun from in England. We love our language, the English language, and we use it to the full extent, you could say.
The maximum allowed by law. All right, the
Yeah.
speedy skater.
Oh,
We pocket the one in the corner, and the cue ball goes like 5 rails with an assist off the cue sticks to pocket the ball in the side. 9-point shot.
wow. So this is sort of like an illegal hit normally, right? Or is it not?
I think this would be a legal shot, except for the cue sticks being on the table, of course.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think he's shooting at an angle.
Oh, yeah, he's going across it. Yep, yep. Got it.
Yeah, it would be a legal shot, except for the cue sticks.
It's
Got
good.
it.
It's good.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh no! Gives the table a. Well, if anyone could knock a ball in with his hip, it's him. Not this time. Very close.
Do you even make an adjustment, or you just shoot it exactly the same and hope for natural variation to take care of it?
Yeah, I think I'm just counting myself unlucky there.
That's what I think. I think you shoot exactly the
Maybe
same. Don't make any adjustment.
yeah. If I did any adjustment, I think it would be just slightly harder because the cue ball was dying a little bit. There
I
you
think
go.
he hit it
Look,
harder.
played it
He
with a
hit it
lot more pace. He hit it harder. He did, and he's made it
perfect.
as well. Great shot.
So 8 points for Abram. Tim will be shooting the same shot.
It goes to show, that watching how the shot is played the first time, there is a slight advantage, even to somebody that doesn't really know what they're talking about, like me there. I just sensed that he needed to play that with a bit more pace. And it's exactly what he done. And it flew in the side pocket this time. Great shot. He enjoyed that one, look. Reminds me of Tony Chohan.
Wow, he hammered this
And this
one.
looks good as
And
well.
he's got that
Oh,
counts. That
yes.
counts. It counts. That's the first try.
It's okay hitting the other rail, yeah?
Yep, it's okay to hit that rail, that side rail first. That counts. 9 points.
Wow, exciting stuff, this.
All right, 4B.
Things beginning to heat up.
5 rail kick.
Oh, now this is a bit of me, this.
This is your kind of shot?
Yeah, this is my kind of shot. I love my angles. I love kicking.
Oh, go and
Comes from
download
my
the shot
snooker
program,
and
start
English
practicing,
billiard
and sign up for the
days.
next tournament.
I'm not that good.
Well,
I
not yet.
think,
That's why you got to
like you,
practice.
I'll stay where I am. I'll stay where I am. I was talking to a friend the other day, and they said, "Oh, we haven't seen you at the pool hall." I said, "You know, I like watching." Oh, almost made it. I like watching it more than I like playing now, to be honest. And I never
I'm
thought
the
I'd hear
same.
myself say that.
I'm the same. I haven't, since since the COVID, since 2020, that was, like March of 2020 was like the last time I played pool, and I don't miss it. And I just do commentary since then, and actually I find it more enjoyable.
Yeah,
Just do
I
the live
actually do
streaming
as
and the
well.
commentary.
Yeah, less stress, no
Yeah,
pressure.
it's way less stressful over here on this side of the camera, that's for sure.
Yeah.
All right, third and final attempt for Andrew.
Yeah,
7 points if he makes it.
hit the same both times. Needs to make an adjustment. Well, he's really zipped that
Oh, this
one.
looks good.
He's
Looks
made
good.
it.
Oh, not
He's
enough
oh no
speed. Oh
pace.
no. Man,
Yeah, he's
Andrew's just
suffering.
really having a hard time.
Yeah, I'd like to know what he's thinking inside. Whether it is nerves. One of the signs of nerves is you tend to rush shots. It's like I know he's not playing the same one, he's playing a different shot. The rat race.
The rat race. A 10-point shot. All right, so
That
he's
gives you an idea of
banking the one ball back towards himself, and the cue ball has to go down and clear the pocket for the one ball to go in, and also that 3 in the side also goes in. Well, in this case, it'd be the 8 aside. So banking the 1 at the 9. Cue ball has to clear the pocket first. Is it
done
there?
it.
Is it there?
He's done it.
He's made it. 10
there.
points, first try.
Dragon beginning to fire. Good shot. Moved within 5 points. Now then, what's Abram going to play?
Abram's going to do the same shot.
You see the replay. Another nice vest as well. Look. And the one ball.
Taking its sweet time.
Look at him.
Here, let's speed that up a little.
Eyes on the prize. And there it is. Made him wait for that one. So this is going to be the same.
Same shot for Andrew. Needs to make up some ground.
Oh. Just caught the 3 ball a little bit thin there. Another 2 go. Welcome to everyone in the chat. I'm just sharing this around to my friends and different pool groups. Be nice if you could do the same, guys. Always
yes,
appreciate
please.
sharing the love, sharing the game.
Yeah, consider
You always know how
giving us a
grateful
like
I
and a
am.
subscribe too if you like what we do.
How could they not like what you do? Oh, that's all gone wrong. It's really not Andrew's night tonight, is it?
He's really struggling. He's really having a tough time tonight. That's the thing about
You know,
pool
Kevin, I can. Yeah,
is you can just have an off night where everything is just a little bit off, and it makes you feel like you're the worst player in the world.
it's all gone completely wrong. That shot. He won't give up though.
All right, Abram's going to shoot the same shot, and this will actually be the final shot of the bank and kicks discipline, and then we'll move on to the stroke shots.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the strokes. I was going to say, I can remember so many times where I've been sitting at home wondering what to watch, and all of a sudden somebody will share something on my timeline, and I'll click on it, and it's a great pool event or something, you know.
Right.
So it really is great to share. You know, you never know. You might make somebody's night. They might be bored at home, got nothing to watch. All of a sudden, they're watching something as exciting as this. So I just know how it makes me feel when people like and share stuff. It always looks so confident, I was going to say. You know, he's very self-assured in his stroke, and I honestly thought he was going to get that then.
Yeah, and he should have had that because the cue ball hit the 2 ball. The 2 ball should have gone in, but it didn't, and that threw the whole shot off because everything else went exactly according to plan.
Yeah, he can't work out what went wrong there. You're not alone, Abram.
So you see what he did there? He's using a 3-ball, and 3 is bigger than 2. So the 3-ball is bigger than the 2-ball, so it's a bigger target for the cue ball to hit. So that's the adjustment he's making.
This looks good. This
That's
looks
it.
very good.
That's it.
Yeah, he's shaking his head thinking that should have happened the first time I played it.
And that's 9 points. So that will probably, I think that concludes the spank and kick round. So that will add to their discipline points. And whoever scored the most points this discipline among all 3 tables will get an award. And now we're going to move on to the stroke shots. Sorry, I had a little bit of something caught in my throat there. And now the scores will reset back to 0 for the stroke shots.
Yeah, this is the one I've been looking forward to. These stroke shots.
And this is
I honestly,
the double kiss draw shot. The 6-pointer, so starting out easy. Or, not as difficult, I should say. None of them are easy. Even the 6-pointers aren't really easy.
I was telling you earlier on that there's a pool hall very near to my room where I'm staying here in Thailand, and it's called Double Kiss. Same as this shot.
Well, hopefully there's somebody in there that knows how to shoot this shot.
I'm going to learn this one. I'd love to learn all of them. Always think this is like being a magician, you can always impress people with some great
Right.
shots.
Oh.
I mean, you've got to say, he's had some very, very near misses tonight, Andrew.
Yeah, things can be off by just the tiniest bit, and it just makes you feel like an idiot.
Yeah, it's a game of small margins, rotation pool, one pocket, carom, you name it, any cue sport.
Yep.
It's fractions. It's all about millimeters. Even where you strike that cue ball, so important. Just a fraction off, and it alters the whole dynamic of the shot. Being very, very meticulous about the setup this time. Yeah, just wondering if they. Looks like he put the cue ball in the position there. Oh dear. Looks like he made use of the measle on the cue ball there, the red dot.
Yeah.
I think that's where he was aiming his cue tip, right on that dot. And of course you can do that. It's not why they're there, but they do come in handy for that sometimes. I often do it on the break to make sure that I'm hitting where I want to hit the cue ball.
Nice little tip to have a nice aiming point.
Yeah, it does help sometimes. And anytime I've got ball in hand, I normally use it as well, just to. Hello, George. I'm here, mate. Hopefully I'm going to be around for some time. So third attempt. Come on, Andrew. We're rooting for you. I think he's going to get it. Oh, he's missed both of them this time.
We feel your pain, Andrew. We feel your pain.
Yeah.
Well, we've all
Andrew,
been there. We've
driver.
had nights where nothing can go right. This is one I've not seen before. The jump draw shot. It's kind of like the over and under, over the bridge, shot. I think kind of similar to that.
Yeah, it's what it looks like, doesn't it? It looks a tough one. By the way, I've got to say, congratulations to whoever done all these graphics. They're fantastic. Did you do that, Kevin?
I did not make those graphics. I don't know the name of the person who did it. Brian Pauly, the president of the WPA APB, he hired someone to do it.
Well, they've done a very good job, and he hired the right person because they look fantastic.
I agree. They do look great.
So here we go then. The jump draw. Yeah, got into that a little bit too much, didn't he?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Slightly. Yeah, just slightly less draw. Needs to widen it a little bit. Does he have to make the 3 here or not? Just the draw?
Just the 9.
Okay. Well, nearly by default. I'm sure that's not the way.
I don't know. I don't know if like a double kiss counts, but maybe it counts. I'm sure it says in the rule book, which I don't have in front of me.
Want to let you guys know that there's not always going to be two people in the booth that don't know what we're talking about. We are going to get some experts in, aren't we, Kevin? At some stage.
Yes, we are. Yeah, hopefully starting tomorrow night, we'll actually have someone who knows what they're talking about. All right, no points for Abram. Wow, that's
a first.
Not often.
I thought that shot was very difficult, to be honest.
It's not often Abram doesn't come up with the shot even after 3 tries. All right, this is the resistance draw shot.
You see another excellent graphic of what's going to happen. 3 balls going to go into the top right, or the 10 ball in this instance. Sorry. Is it the 10 or is it the 14? Doesn't matter. And it goes.
He's nailed that.
He's
6
made it.
Points.
Great shot. First time. There's the replay. Oh, he made a couple of balls in that top right hand corner. And there's the draw part of the shot.
All right, now moving on.
The big man is back.
2A, which is Giumelli's Rendezvous, or however you say his name.
I would say that's Giumelli. Giumelli's Rendezvous.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Sounds sort of a cross between French and Italian.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, maybe it's not just English that steals words from French. Maybe the Italians do too, or vice versa.
Yeah, maybe. We might see a Captain Corelli's mandolin coming up very soon. That might be another shot. I don't know.
Oh, I think it was Tim the Quiet Man Gallagher. Maybe he's the one that did the graphics. Was that you, Tim, that did these?
Ah. Well, he's thanking us for the compliment, so it must be. Well done, Tim. Looks like all the balls are coming out for this one.
Most of them, maybe all. A very large percentage of them.
Yeah, I think they are. I've just counted them. I think there's 15 balls out on the table, 16 including the white, and we've got a triangle on the table as well.
We got everything out there. Where's the bridge? The only thing we're missing is the bridge.
Yeah.
All right, so I just need a little more follow on that because that cue ball's supposed to bend forward to pocket that 8-ball.
I was wondering, Kevin, I've seen a lot of players using master chalk, but is that a town chalk I spot there on the bottom rail here? You're very close to the table. Can you see if he's just picked it up now? I know Javier Gomez is. I think it is.
Can't tell what kind of chalk that is.
I know Javier Gomez. We were talking about him earlier on. I know he's sponsored by Town. He's one of the Town boys.
Right. So what happened there was he didn't have that 10-ball overhanging the pocket far enough, so the 1 ball didn't hit the 10. But if you leave it hanging out there too far, then it'll block the pocket and the 1 ball won't go in. So it's a balancing act. Because you want the 1 ball to just hit the 10 so that it kicks the 8 ball out, but not block the pocket. It's a fine line there for too far and not far enough. Third and final attempt.
All in the detail.
Always. Now worth 5 points if he makes this. Oh, not enough follow.
Oh, just caught the corner of the triangle there.
So Tim Gallagher did confirm that yes, he did the graphics. So thank you for those.
Let's have another one.
Yeah, thank you for those great graphics, Tim. Keep up the good work. All right, 2C, the jump bouillette.
Yeah, when someone another leaves French word, that.
Yeah, so this is one of those shots where someone leaves their cue stick on the table, you make it work to your advantage. Instead of removing the cue, just make it work for you.
Another Tim. Wow, I like this. Yeah, oh, it's gone wrong.
Yeah, except he didn't pocket the 10 ball in the side pocket.
Ah,
it caught the point or the knuckle and went to the corner pocket instead.
I thought that was a bit too clever.
Yeah, it's got to go in the side pocket or the middle, as you like to say.
Yeah, I'm learning. Strange that he's having to bridge over the top of that cue there. He's gone the wrong way. is he trying to jump over the cue as well, or is he?
Yes, he's
Or
yeah.
not?
So it's jumping over the cue stick. The cue ball.
Okay.
The cue ball will be jumping over the cue stick. And then, a lot of high right spin to
High
bring it
right,
around
yeah.
the rails.
Yeah, this is one of them shots where make up your mind, concentrate on the angle of the pot, make sure you get the shot. The cue ball will do its thing. Yeah, didn't make the pot there once.
Right. And yeah, didn't get the jump shot over the cue stick either on, I think, 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3, yeah. Now is he playing that same shot that we saw
Nope,
just now?
we're doing the Gamelli's rendezvous, the one that Abram tried.
Yeah, yeah. Where he was trying to
7-point
make the
shot.
8 in the side. Yeah, this is the one that Abraham failed to make, right? Missed all
Correct.
3.
Yeah, he went 0 for 3 on this one.
Andrew playing it on the opposite side of the table to Abram. Just preference.
Yep, you can mirror the shot and shoot it anywhere on the table as long as the setup is still the same. You can just mirror it if you want to.
So he's trying to make the 9 in the side.
Yep, 1 in the corner and 9 in the side.
So 1 off the rail, nudging to the 2. The 2 nudges that line of balls.
Yep, you
9
got it.
runs towards that side pocket. Cue ball off the rack onto the 9. Just missed the rack there. That was the problem. And the 1, of course. Did he miss the 1? Yeah, he missed the 1. Look.
Yeah, I think he missed the 1 also.
Yeah. It's just slightly different setup here, I think, than Abram did. Does the 2 ball have to be tight on the rail, or can it be off the rail slightly? Well, he's got the 9,
He
but
got the
didn't
9,
make the
but
1 again.
yeah, because the 2 ball was blocking the pocket just a smidgen too much.
Yeah, I thought as well. That's the mistake that Abraham made in his first attempt, wasn't it? He's just checking that it will go.
But if you move it too far, then the 2 ball doesn't get contacted at all, and then nothing happens. It's a balancing act.
It's a tough shot, Kevin, this one, isn't it? I mean, it looks quite straightforward, but it's not. What's the degree of difficulty, please, on this one?
A 7-point shot. And we have some some Javier Gomez trick shots. Sebastian Gamelli. I'm not sure how you say that name. Is an artistic pool world champion from Argentina who invented this shot.
Wow. Guimelli from Argentina.
All right, we are doing 3A, the ribbon shot.
This looks like a draw shot.
It's a draw shot.
One into the...
With like the cue ball and the object ball, I think like a millimeter apart. And it is a legal stroke. You know, there's no double hit. It's a legal stroke, no double hit. And they're like a millimeter apart.
I'm guessing low right on the cue ball to widen the angle off the second rail. You'll be going across it, I guess, slightly.
Yeah, low right.
So low right. There you see. Low right on the cue ball.
Oh, what a shot.
Oh, this looks lovely. This looks great shot.
What a shot. 8
Tremendous
points.
shot. Stroked it home. It's actually one of my favourite shots tonight, that one. Looked good from the time the cue tip left the cue ball. Look at that. Got all the way through it. And then zips up towards that triangle. Little nudge. And in it goes.
All right. 3B, the whip shot.
Oh, now this is the one that Brian Pauly was describing to me last night when we had a chat. Telling me about the loose grip on the cue, on the butt of the cue. And then whipping the tip off the edge of the cue ball. Lots of English.
Yeah, that cue ball curve around the 5. Spin 2 rails off the rack and then pocket the 9 in the side.
Now, these are the shots that really raise my interest in this fabulous sport of artistic pool.
There's a little special tool for a spacer. So they get the distance exactly right.
Plenty of chalk. Plenty of Masters chalk went on there.
Come on, Andrew,
Psyching
you got
himself
this.
up.
He has to draw this to the side rail. Spin 2 rails.
Oh.
Not quite enough draw, I think.
He's still smiling. He's still smiling. Yeah, wants to catch the triangle. He can use the triangle here, obviously. That's why it's there.
I don't know if you're required to have the cue ball hit the triangle or not, because as you saw, he almost made the 9 without even touching the triangle.
Yeah, that's what made me ask, actually, because I wondered why. I mean, okay, if you catch the triangle, I think it's a dead cert, but you can also make it without touching the triangle. So this will be interesting.
You should get bonus points if you don't use the triangle. You should get an extra point for bonus.
I agree.
For extra level of difficulty. Like,
oh
man.
Oh, he's suffering. He didn't catch the triangle again. and almost made it. He can't believe it. I can't believe it. You've
You
got to
see the
feel so.
diagram.
He's
The
just
diagram
moved it
says
over.
use the triangle, but I don't know if you're required to use the triangle.
Yeah, now he's moving it and he's twisting it slightly. Look, he's trying to gain any little advantage he can here. I mean, you know, the first time he tried this, the triangle was way over to the left, which made me think, well, that's not going to do anything that far over, even if he does catch it. That's probably why he missed the triangle the first time. Moved it slightly for the second shot, still missed it.
Look, that cue ball has burn
Only
marks on it
missed.
from all the trick shot people.
Yeah, and there's a mark on that one ball as well that I can see. The ball's suffering tonight. Come on, Andrew. Let's see you make this. Yeah, he's just moved it, squared it up slightly. The fact of the matter is, he hasn't needed that triangle. Again, he hasn't needed it.
No.
Oh, so close on all three occasions. And you mentioned earlier on, Kevin, sometimes you just have one of them nights.
He is having one of those nights. We've all had nights like that. We all know it. We all know it too well. We feel your pain, Andrew. All right, Abram shooting 3A, the ribbon shot.
Yeah, this was the one that Tim got first time.
Yep, made it look easy. Just step right up, hit it, and what? There's nothing to it. Heck, Tim hit it so good, he probably would have made the 9 even if that rack wasn't there.
Yes, he hit dead center on the triangle, didn't he?
Pretty close, I think.
Yeah.
Close enough, I think the 9 would have gone without the rack there.
There's just giving it a little tap.
Well, tappy tap tap.
There's the space up. Making sure the gap is right. 2 millimeters.
Did he just dropped the spacer down the pocket?
Is that part of the shot? What's going on down there, Kevin?
Lots of trick shots and artistic pools going on down here. Oh, we're going to come in the back way? I see Javier Gomez still in the chat there. He'll be watching this thinking, I wish I was there. I had the pleasure of watching him up close, and we played lots of 3 cushion together and some 8 ball, some 9 ball, some 10 ball. He's got some skills, that guy. He's a thoroughly nice chap as well. Really looked after me when I visited Mexico City.
last September. A lovely pool hall called Billiards, owned by an ex-world champion three-cushion player, Mr. Fernandez. Oh, this looks great. This looks perfect.
He's got it. Second try worth 7 points to Abram Diaz.
Yeah, quite a low scoring round this one. Been some very, very difficult shots there. We see the beautiful close-up slow-mo cue all the way through the ball. Lots of low right-hand English, and then just kissing the triangle, nudging the 9 into the pocket. 7 points. There you can see over on the far table.
Yeah, next table over, Jason and Theo.
He's playing. Yeah, I like this shot. Big draw, right hand, up the cue, and nudge the 9 in the side. Well executed. There's a little bonus for you guys.
Luke's stroke jump
And it looks
shot.
like, wow. Looks like this could take a little bit of time to set up this particular shot. Might give us a little chance to just tell people what's coming up over the next couple of days. 3 days of top class artistic pool for you guys, and there we are.
Yeah, we got the jump and mass A disciplines coming up tomorrow at noon, which is everybody's favorite. That's when you get to see all the really fun stuff. Not that this stuff isn't fun, but that's extra fun. And then we move into the quarterfinals and semifinals, which would be seeded by their overall points that they've earned during these preliminary rounds. So be sure to check that out.
Yeah, you're not going to miss a thing here, guys. We're going to be here for 3 days. Crown our champion on Saturday. Friday, even.
All right, here we go. So we have the Luke's stroke jump shot. The pocket the 1 in the corner, jump over the wall of balls, 2 rails into that cue stick, and then pocket the 9. Oh, is he
look
there?
at this.
Has he got
This
it?
looks brilliant.
Does he got it?
Yeah.
Was there a problem? Did something go wrong? What happened? What was wrong?
I don't know. Maybe it didn't make the 9 in the side, and I don't know. Maybe he caught a ball.
Maybe.
Does it have to be a clean jump?
That must have been it. He must not have been a clean jump.
Yeah, I think he just caught the ball as he jumped over it. I think that was the problem. Jumping with the full length cue, obviously, here. Well, this looks good. Well, some discussion. He's not sure. Need some help here, guys.
Yeah, I'm going to look at the replay. If I can figure out what's what was wrong with that.
I'm sure the guys in the chat will tell us.
I'm sure.
All 5 balls on the rail have to pocket.
Oh, is that it? Okay. Gotcha. Well, that makes perfect sense then.
Wow. It's like a train going into that pocket. But they're not all in line, are they?
They're all in.
I see. In they go. And the
All
9
right.
ball.
He's
He
got
makes
points.
it.
7 points.
Yes.
Woot, woot. Nice shot, Andrew.
Well, I'm glad. Thanks for that. The guy in the chat. Who was it? It was Tim, the graphics man. Thanks for that, Tim. All 5 balls have to go in the pocket. Jump over the barrier, 2 rails, hit the butt of the cue, and knock the 9 in the side.
All right.
Next
Now we
shot.
get lots of cue sticks on the table now.
Wow.
So shoot at the 1 ball. The cue ball jumps over the cue stick and then goes between them. Trying to figure out what happened, what's going on here.
Help.
And 1 ball banks towards that bottom left corner pocket. Also jumping over the cue stick. All right. 9-point shot.
That'll give you an idea of how difficult it is. Now you see this beautiful room. I'm told there's 16 tables in there. These 3 diamonds are Rasson, just out of sight. And was it 12 bar boxes, Kevin, you said?
Yeah, 12 7-footers, 4 9-footers. All of the tables in the room are diamonds except for 1 9-foot Rasson.
And interestingly, they all have the new Predator cloth on them, the Arcadia. Now, is it going to make it? It's not going to make it.
Almost. So, yeah, the 1 ball opens up the gap between the 2 cue sticks. As the 1 ball is jumping over the cue stick, it opens up the gap for the cue ball.
Gotcha. And that in turn moves the butt over slightly to make it a good track for the cue ball onto the 9. Or
Yeah,
moves
plus
the
the cue
shaft
ball.
over,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah, the cue ball jumps over the butt of the cue and then goes between the 2 cue sticks through the gap that gets opened up.
Here we go. Attempt number 2. Nowhere near this time. Yeah, no wonder this is a 9. It's very, very difficult. Lots going on here.
Yeah, a lot of moving parts.
Yeah, more can go wrong.
Yeah, a lot more can go wrong than can go right.
Yeah. Seems to play with a good attitude though as well, as do all these players that I've seen tonight. All play with a smile on their face. All got a bit of personality about them. There you see Superman in the background, flying high at the moment in top spot. He was anyway. One of the contenders for certain.
Yep, Brian Pauly is the president of the artistic pool division and a pretty darn good player too. All right, third and final attempt for Abram. Miscue.
Wow, miscued it.
Says all that for a miscue, he said. All right,
Wants
no
to
points for
forget about
Abram.
that one. I'll be back in 1 minute.
All right, so Tim will be shooting the same shot. All right, first attempt for Tim. The shot was worth 9 points. Yeah, he's shooting downward on walls. He's trying to get that cue ball to jump over the cue stick and then travel between the path between the two cue sticks towards that stripe that's hanging in the corner.
Yeah, we just saw Abram struggling with this particular shot.
Not an easy shot.
No, certainly isn't. I think it's the most difficult one I've witnessed tonight.
I think the circular draw is the toughest one. Oh, is this it? Is he making it? He's got it.
He has
That
made it.
was his second or third try? Second try, right? I think that was his
Second
second
try.
try. So that's going to be 8 points for Tim. Nice shot.
Yeah, he's coming back into it, isn't he? Had a slow start.
There it is, just opening up the just opening the gap for the cue ball, just in the nick of time. Nice shot.
Yeah,
Right,
I'm glad
looks
I
like we're
saw
on
that work.
5B. Opening the gate, which is kind of like what we just saw.
Yeah, and look at the gap that's opened up now.
Yeah, the
Tim the
gap in the
Dragon
score.
Chin.
Yeah.
Yeah, 22-7. Just shows you it's never over until it's over. This wonderful game of pool, an artistic pool, always full of surprises, nothing ever guaranteed.
So here we
One
have a
shot.
10-point shot. Pocket the one in the corner.
One of them.
Draw back. 2 rails. Cue ball hits the cue stick. The cue stick swings outward and then travels along the cue stick to pocket that ball that's hanging in the side. Tough shot.
Yeah, these are the ones that can win matches. You see the little gauge again.
Yeah, it's like
the
marker. It's like, I don't know, 1 or 2 millimeters thick, and to shoot a draw shot when you're 2 millimeters from the object ball, to shoot a legal draw shot, that's not easy to do. Just doing that isn't easy, and then you got to do other things in addition to that. Very tough shot.
Yeah, not easy to do 2 inches away. Never mind 2 millimeters. And look at this. Look at the English on that. He's made it.
Nails it.
He's made
First
it.
try.
Now that's changed it.
10 points.
Brings him back to within 5. How well did he hit that one? That's a gorgeous shot. And talking of gorgeous, I just want to mention Fedor Gorst very quickly, if I may. He will be back in competition now. He's never been out of it, really, apart from he's been playing lots of local tournaments and winning most of them. As we see the replay, look at the spin on that. The cue ball zinging over towards that rail, catching the butt, passing the 3 and knocking the 9 into the side. And there's that big smile from the big man.
He's like, nothing to it.
Yeah, just talking about Fedor Gorst. What a lovely stroke that guy has got. Watching some video of him earlier as well. Tremendous talent. He's back in business. So's this man after that last shot.
Did it go? So close. So this is a 10-point, the impossible stroke shot. Sorry I didn't get time to put the graphic up before the shot. So as you saw, the cue ball is going to force follow through that one ball, curve around the interfering ball, pocket the ball in the corner, and the one ball is going to go 3 rails around and pocket the combination. What a tough shot. Impossible, I say.
I'll be surprised. Well, yeah, I mean, he had a good go at it the first time. Ball is that the 8 ball going to be going around the table this time? Yeah, just missed the.
You know, that shot that Abram shot
went flying in the corner.
That draw shot when you're 1 or 2 millimeters away from the object ball with a level cue. That he wasn't elevated and he wasn't shooting like away from the object ball. He was shooting straight at the object ball with a level cue, and it was a legal stroke.
Yeah, tremendous skill, isn't it?
I think the secret to that is I think you're shooting a lot of side spin, which deflects the cue ball out to the side, so you don't get the double kiss. And that was his 3rd try, so no points for Tim. Yeah. And that was the last shot of the stroke discipline. So these points will add to their overall points, and we will have an award presentation tomorrow for the winners of each discipline. Tomorrow we will have the jump and masse disciplines, which are everybody's favorites. Oh,
yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
That doesn't conclude. We have Andrew got to shoot. I thought I saw him shoot already, but he's doing 5B. Sorry, I thought I saw Andrew shooting, but he's doing the opening the gate shot.
Oh, this is so we get to see this one again. This is the 2mm draw shot. Lots of right hand English on the cue ball. And there you see from the pattern on the table, the cue ball arcing round and then zipping off that bottom rail with all that spin. Catching the side rail, the butt of the cue.
Yeah, it's such a pretty shot when it goes. A lot of these
I'd actually like that as a I'd like that as a piece of art on my wall. That particular picture. Come on, Tim, sort it out for me.
I'd love to see.
Now
I'd
this would,
love to see Andrew make this on his first try, end on a high note.
yeah, we're thinking the same things here because he really has. I mean, that last shot he played, where he missed the ball by fractions 3 times in a row. He deserves
I
to
hate
make
when
this
that
the first
happens.
time. Yeah, that was the one where he didn't use the triangle, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So here we go then. He's got too much on it. He's got too much on it.
Close.
Oh dear.
Come on,
Yeah,
Andrew.
he
We'll
really
we'll
got
settle.
into that, Kevin.
We'll settle for 9 points, Andrew. You can do it.
Yeah, he needed that one to go joint second in this particular
We are being joined by Jason, the
exercise.
Michigan kid Lynch.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. How are you?
Good. How you doing, Jason?
Doing wonderful. Here we have a tiebreaker coming up.
We're gonna have a tiebreaker coming up. Sweet. Between who?
Well, right now, Theo Mahelis and Brian Pauly both scored 31 in the stroke category. And so what we do is we have in each one of our disciplines, we have a shot set aside that we use for a tiebreaker. On these events, if you score a perfect 40, no matter how many people in the discipline score a perfect 40, everybody gets that title. They share the title. But if it's anything less than 40, then we do a playoff. And so they'll actually shoot the resistance draw shot, the 9-pointer.
Okay.
So
yeah, we saw the resistance draw shot already. Already tonight, Tim Chin shot it, got it on his first try. And this right here is the final shot of this stream here, except for the tiebreaker.
Yeah, these 2mm shots are just they're fun. They're fun.
It's just so amazing that you can shoot a legal draw shot 2 millimeters away from the ball with a level cue.
I've had a lot of referees look at the shot over and over again, and I've had some senior referees, and we've consulted them, and it is a good shot. You're only on the cue ball for just an instant, and that cue ball leaves at an off angle. You're not double hitting it.
Yeah, it's a legal shot. It's just amazing that it is.
So, how are you doing, Mark?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Lovely to meet you. You got a lovely voice as well.
Thank you, sir. Used to do radio. I've got the face for radio, so the voice is a little bit better. So that's good.
Well, I'm in good company. I used to be in radio as well. I was in radio for about 8 years, so we're of the same ilk. Just going back to this 2mm draw shot, I actually watched under Brian Pauly instructed me or told me to watch this particular shot on YouTube, and I watched the super slow-mo of it. Oh, that's gone completely wrong.
Well, there's a couple different ways, depending on where you learned how to shoot artistic pool. The Europeans will actually start almost like a center ball hit and actually stroke to the outside of the cue ball as they're stroking the cue. Americans tend to start parallel and just do a parallel shift to the bottom right, and they're coming through basically parallel to the center of the ball. So there's a couple different schools of thought on how to shoot them. So I guess
the way I saw it, I thought they were like sliding off the edge of the cue ball. Is that right or not?
they're really actually, you're stroking through, and the cue ball basically snaps to the side as it grazes the object ball. And
Right.
so you've really got to watch, where you're aiming that little 2 millimeters and where you're shifting that for aim.
All right, so coming up now, we're going to have the tiebreaker, right, between Brian and Theo.
Yep, we're going to bring Brian and Theo Michaelis up here. Brian Pauly and Theo Michaelis.
Superman versus the Blood Shark.
Should we do the Superman rap, Mark?
I heard you're a rap star now, Mark.
Let's do.
No,
let's do
I've got this funny little thing that I do just for people to hopefully spread a little bit of cheer sometimes.
All right, here
and
it
I
is.
made one for Brian, Mr. Superman.
Yo, many actors have played Superman, the hero we rely on. I remember Christopher Reeve, but I don't recall Brian. You're Brian Pauly, the man that can fly. He jumps balls over everything. He make that cue ball hit the sky. Tonight he'd be playing the artistic pool. Will his panties be on the outside of his stockings like a fool? He is known as the Superman of the pool trick shot nation. Roberto Gomez is the Superman in the game of rotation. I wonder who would win at 9-ball race to 10, and whoever loses can't be called Superman again. But Roberto should also try to make balls take flight. Will Brian or Roberto have the strongest kryptonite? Yo, I is looking forward to commentating on that bout. Yo, this is two-piece Q. I gotta fly. I'm out.
There we go. The Superman rap. Now we have Brian Superman Pauly versus Theo Michaelis in a one-shot tiebreaker.
Okay.
Why don't you explain it to the folks?
Well, first of all, what they're going to do is they're going to lag to see who has the choice of shooting first. So whoever wins the lag can either shoot first or force the opponent to. Go ahead, gentlemen. And so we'll let them lag.
Brian, I think he's
And
going to
Brian's
win
a
the
little more
leg.
of a pool player today. And Brian has told Theo to shoot first. Brian wants to know what he's going to need to win this. So this is a resistance draw shot. And so, again, basically players are going to be setting the rack by the corner pocket. We're going to set up 4 balls frozen to the cue ball and a 2-ball combination in the corner pocket on the same foot rail there. And the key really on this is to force this shot through smoothly enough to make the 4 balls that are frozen to the cue ball, but yet have enough spin and snap to get that cue ball to come 3 rails. And we used to shoot this without a rack, and that made it a lot more difficult because you'd run into traffic. And so we didn't really worry about making all the balls. So we actually upped the ante a little bit. Here we go.
So he's drawing
good.
back.
Oh,
Round
zing.
this looks very good. No, too much.
Wow, he had a lot on that ball.
He actually overspun that ball. You have to be careful on this. When I shoot this, I tend to try to get as close to that corner pocket as I can on the second rail. I try to get as close to the corner because then it'll snap at a good angle to make that combination in the corner.
Yeah, it really widens, doesn't it, off the second rail here?
Because you're putting so much extreme left on the way he's shooting it. The adjustment is to get that ball to go closer to the corner pocket on the second rail. That might tighten up again on him.
He's got it.
Got just long enough there.
He actually caught the other rail as well.
Mm-hmm.
4 rails he caught there. So Superman with it all to do then.
Here we go, guys. First or second attempt. Makes on the first attempt, it's his medal. Second attempt, we go to another shot in the stroke category for a tiebreaker. Here we go. Theo coming through the ball. You see those balls are lined completely up.
Look at that.
Great stroke.
See that back wrist really loose, isn't it, on the cue?
And what helped him there, you saw how it came off that third rail. He still had spin on the ball off the third rail. That widened it out enough to catch that combination. If the spin wasn't still on that ball, he wouldn't have made that combination. The first try, he had spin off the first two rails, but it died on the third, so it didn't go long enough. All right. Brian dialing this in.
Well, it's great to have somebody in the booth that actually knows what they're talking about, because Kevin and I have really struggled, haven't we, Kevin, tonight?
Yeah, we've been kind of fumbling through it.
Well, I've been a veteran of the sport. I've actually played the artistic pool since 2004. And so actually Brian's first event was with me, actually the Partners Cup at Sandcastle Billiards in 2014. So I'm really the one that shot with Brian first for artistic pool. And he's come a long way. His strokes gotten smoother and stronger, and I'm hoping he brings this home. I'd like to see him win a stroke title. He deserves it.
Here we go then. Oh, to right-hand English this time.
Yep.
Going the other side. Wow, look at this. It looks fantastic. It looks great. Oh, no, much too much. Wow,
good
what
angle and
happened off
everything.
that third rail?
Well, he didn't have enough spin. The spin didn't stay on the third rail. It died off the second rail for spin-wise. Speedy was fine.
It did, didn't it?
If he had a little more spin, it would snap off that second rail and widen out. I shoot this and it comes through rails. It's still spinning like a top, even when it hits the combination. So let's hope
I think it's incredible. I think it's incredible how you guys get so much spin on that cue ball, you know. Really is an art, hence artistic pool.
So just clowns with a cue stick is all we are. A little bit of knowledge thrown in there.
Yeah. Very clever clowns.
No speed. Didn't make the ball.
No speed.
Well, congratulations to the Blood Shark, Theo Malice. Theo, come out to the stream here.
Oh, you want to talk to him?
Let's talk to Theo. Theo, come here for a second. All right, Theo's. Congratulations on a stroke title.
Thank you.
Here at the Nationals. Question for you: How tough are they playing as far as the stroke shots this weekend?
Not even just the stroke shots. Everybody all around is playing incredible. This is the highest scores we've literally, I think, in my opinion, at least I've ever had.
How tough are the tables playing as far as the stroke?
It's so weird. They're playing very fast but very short. It's hard to adjust to.
Now, I noticed on your first attempt, when you came off the second, when that cue ball came 2 rails and the third rail, the spin didn't stay.
No, it just kind of died off. But
so what adjustment did you make on the second try?
On the second try, I hit a little more to the what would be the right side, and then I hit a little more side spin instead of more draw. So the side spin kind of carried it.
Okay, so it came off the third rail and still had spin on it, so it opened up.
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful shot, nice adjustment. Congratulations.
Thank you.
This is our youngest artistic pool player we've ever had. How old are you right now?
I'm 18 right now, so still young.
And this gentleman at his first World Championships took one of our best players on the planet to the last match, and you played gentleman from China.
Yeah, Chi Min Ling. He was incredible. Still is. Yeah, I really got nothing else to say. He's incredible.
And that was at the league room.
Yeah.
So Theo is he's doing jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. Jiu-jitsu
now, and he come back and was able to play after our little COVID break. And
yeah, 2.5 years off, man. It's crazy. Get the pregame jitters out, but I'm good now, so I'm glad to be back.
Well, we're glad to have you, Theo. So thank you so much, and congratulations again on your win.
Thank you, and just everybody, if they're hearing this, you guys are playing great. So, good job.
PremierBilliards.com. Exceptional cues, cases, and accessories from premium brands like Q-Tech, Predator, Mucci, and McDermott. Also featuring JB cases, championship felt, and even more. All your billiard supplies, one simple solution. Want it? We've got it. Need it? Get it shipped fast. Find it at PremierBilliards.com.
All right, that's it for tonight. We'll be seeing you guys tomorrow noon. Jump Masse featuring the top three, which is going to be Jason, Theo, and
Brian Pauly. Who is currently in first place by 3 points.
Way to go, Brian.
Goodbye, everybody.
So that's our broadcast for the day. We'll see you tomorrow noon Eastern U.S. time. On behalf of myself, Mark
Thanks,
White,
guys.
Sherry Ross. See you guys.
Night, Mark. See you tomorrow.
Thanks very much, guys. See you tomorrow.